Hello, this is Blueberry, and I'm back on my bullshit. Today's edition, presidential spending. I was alerted today that the Trump is going to the UK for a state dinner and pairing it with a visit of the opening of his new Scotland golf course, and we are, of course, paying for it. And I was reminded of the absolute outrage and garment rending and wailing during the Obama administration. Even though I wasn't technically born yet, Mimi left copious notes in her office whenever that man and his family took a goddamn vacation. So, just out of curiosity, I did a Google, and the Sacramento Bee reported out this in 2017, and I quote, "In total, the cost of the first family's personal or largely personal travel during the last 8 years comes to 85 million, although that is likely to climb to 90 million after additional records are released, according to the conservative group Judicial Watch, based on federal government records. The cost of Air Force One and other government planes, as well as helicopters, cargo planes, armored cars, Secret Service protection, and advanced communications and medical staff, has led Judicial Watch to push for less personal travel. Quote, "The Secret Service and the Air Force are being abused by unnecessary travel," Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton said. "Unnecessary presidential travel for fundraising and luxury vacations on the taxpayer's dime would be a good target for reform for the upcoming Trump administration," unquote. Wow, that's a lot, right? $85 to $90 million over 8 years for the President of the United States family of 5, because Mrs. Obama, may she rest in peace, would travel with the family to help with the daughters to go on annual vacations. So imagine my surprise that a quick look on Judicial Watch's website, whose motto is "No one is above the law," that there is no mention of Trump's abuse of the emoluments clause or his egregious use of tax dollars to play golf. He's already spent over $60 million golfing 43 days just since he took office this term. And he spent over $141 million last term just playing golf. So he broke the Obama vacation number record his first term by almost double, and we're only 6 months into this term. And I'd like to remind my listeners that this isn't vacation. This is just for rounds of golf at his dump in New Jersey or his dump in Virginia, although some of those golf trips were to Florida, so I suppose those could be overnights. But if you are wondering what is on Judicial Watch's website's first front page, where, again, their motto is "No one is above the law," it's "Exclusive Epstein Russia hoax. Obama did it." Judicial Watch sues Justice Department for Hunter Biden's pardon records, and a bunch of bullshit about suing Illinois over election rolls and integrity. So yeah, the usual right-wing litany of grievances. And, let me tell you that this is the same Judicial Watch whose mission is advocates high standards of ethics and morality. Yeah, I laughed at that too. In our nation's public life, and seeks to ensure that political and judicial officials do not abuse the powers entrusted to them by the American people. It is unclear to me how that website doesn't just burst into flames every time somebody reads it. But listen, Tom Fitton, the president of Judicial Watch, remember him from my A block where he said way back the beginning of this whole thing that curbing presidential travel and spending should be a priority for the incoming Trump administration? He has a podcast where he just licks the orange butthole for an hour, but it seems like it would be a great place to be true to that mission and be critical of all of this spending and threatening and selling of meme coins and fake $100 gold dollar bills and $2 million visas and those ugly gold sneakers and all of the influencing at Trump properties in the U.S. and new ones that he's planning in Gaza and the Middle East, because it's not like his golden idol will ever hear them, since Duder can't absorb information unless it is acted out in front of him by his coterie of court jester sycophants wearing blue suits and red ties at the White House. White House. But they won't, and that is some bullshit. Blueberry out.